Hey guys, Chris here. I just wanted to go over and talk about another poker concept or a topic, something that I see a lot in a lot of card games that can really, I guess, disrupt the flow of play and really kind of maybe upset a few players that are at the table that have been playing for a while. And the topic is string betting. I see a lot of people at poker games that don't realize what a string bet is or realize that you're not supposed to be doing it. It's just one of those poker etiquette things that you pick up, over time, playing different card rooms, card games, casinos, whatever else. After you've done it a couple of times and you've been told by the dealer not to do it, you start to realize that, okay, this is not cool to do this. And what a string bet is when somebody will make more than one motion to put their chips out, their bet or their call, their raise, whatever, without indicating that, hey, I'm going to be raising more. Like if I say, I'm going to raise, $50, and then I put 25 out, and then I put another 25 out, that's fine. I have indicated how much I'm betting, so there's no confusion whatsoever. But if I were mentally in my mind thinking I'm going to bet $50, but I didn't say anything, and I do 25 and then 25 more, that's not cool. Basically, the bet that I just made is 25 bucks because I moved my hands out, I left the chips out there. Everybody's looking at that thinking, okay, that's a $25 bet. But then I go to move again, not something you want to do. And the reason is because some people will, some unscrupulous players out there will use this tactic to be able to get a read on everybody from the first $25 bet they put out there. And if they get people that are looking like, oh man, he's betting that much or something, or they kind of get an indication from somebody that they didn't want you to bet 25 bucks, or they start to indicate maybe they have a weak hand, whatever it might be. Well, if that person picks up on that, then they can then reach back to their stack and put more money out there, thinking, acting like, okay, I meant to do that in the first place. So again, it's something that you should stay away from. If you're ever going to make a bet, the best thing to do is make your intentions known right up front and tell people or tell the dealer, whoever you sell, hey, I'm going to bet 50 bucks. Then you can take as many times as you need to put your chips out there. Or just make all of your chips go out at the same time so everybody knows exactly what you're betting. That's the best thing to do when it comes to doing any type of a bet. Make your intentions known or move them all out at one time. Do not make multiple passes out with your chips because, again, poor etiquette. Now, another thing that I see that kind of is related to this is when people are out there and they actually are, let's say somebody's bet in front of them and they want to call that person, but they don't have the number of chips that they need to put out there. Let's say that the person bets $2 and I'm sitting here and I've only got one single chip, but I've got some $5 chips, some other chips. If I pick up that $5 chip and I toss it out there, again without saying anything, I just called that $2 bet. Even though I threw $5 out there, it's still a call because I haven't made my intentions known that I'm going to be raising to $5. Now, if my intention is to indeed call, fine, throw my chip out there. The dealer knows I'm calling. Everybody else at the table knows I'm calling if they understand this rule. But if I do want to go out there again and I want to bet $5, then I need to say I'm going to raise it to 5, all day or total or whatever. If you just say I'm raising it 5, then people might think, okay, he's going to 7. So you got to be very careful with your wording, and you got to make sure that you make your intentions very clear. So again, throw the chip out there without saying anything, it's a call. If I throw the $5 chip out there and say I'm raising to $5, then everybody knows, okay, it's now $5 to call. So again, just a little bit of etiquette to make your games go a little smoother, make sure nobody gets mad at you, make sure you don't get yelled at by the dealer in a casino.